I meant putting up the flyers for the random play video store here. We don't actually have any flyers with us, so that's going to be an issue. In return, we'll promote your tea milk store at school. No, thank you. I mean, you can put up flyers here, but you don't need to promote my tea milk store for now. You've already helped me so much before. I have nothing to give in return. Huh? I'm already very grateful. You recommended so many people before. Just give me the video store flyers. I'll put them in a prominent place. Thanks. I can't stay here for another second or I'll end up buying a full sugar tea milk again. Ellen, the store I go to is also great for promoting stuff. And there's a lot of foot traffic. Anyway, I'm leaving first. Hurry and catch up. Don't worry about it. Ruby's just a bit of a hothead.
Hot.
Yes, she often goes to the convenience store near the metro station.
Sorry
Ruby loves to buy all sorts of snacks. But Ruby frequently loses bets to Lynn, and Lynn takes all her snacks. Although normally Mona would reprimand her for this sort of thing. A bit too early with your own snacks. They can be a bit difficult to deal with, but they're all good people. Don't mind what they say, Proxy. They don't mean it.
Well, people, what just happened? Some of my food that's still rather warm. Yeah, some of the hot sausage fell on my hand on the thinner part of the skin.
Okay.
Hence why I reacted since, yeah, the skin is thinner, and when you have something hotter, it feels more. So yeah, I got caught off guard for a piece of hot sausage landing on my hand.
Let's see. Knight, I love how Ellen is taller than everyone in that group. I think Ruby is close, but she probably has like an inch or two over her.
Wait. Look at the shoes.
Yeah, of course, heels as well.
Cheating.
On the Ruby's encouragement, Ellen also bought a bottle of the new drink. When she opened the cap, she discovered... I won a free drink. Why is this happening? Is my luck really this bad? I've been buying it for a whole month already. You haven't won a single one? It's hard to imagine. No. The next bottle will be different for sure. Manager, please, can you buy it for me? You buy another bottle for Ruby, and as expected? The cap actually says 1 free drink. Manager, random play manager. Random play manager, you are my lucky star. Actually, I have a name. That's promotion 2. After I shouted it 3 times just now, so many people started looking this way, see? I don't need that kind of promotion. Manager, this should be enough promotion for now. We are heading back. Sure, lead the way. Don't you need to work on the group project? I'll find you after my shifts. I want to rent some videotapes from the store where Ellen works. This could also help broaden our ideas for the project topic. Of course, she's almost nodding off again already. Manager, you wouldn't turn away a few customers, right? Welcome. Then let's go. Okay. The group returns to the video store.
Pick whatever you want. Aren't you gonna say it? Say what?
Welcome home, Master! It must have been a long day.
Welcome home, Master. It must have been a long day earning money to pay me with. Please pay before entering.
This is a video store, not a maid cafe. Why would you need an entrance fee? Wait a minute. Maid cafes don't charge an entrance fee either.
It's just for you.
Good, I'm happy you know this is a place where you rent videotapes. I'm only responsible for telling you about them. Let me know if you find any you like.
Snarky shark. Let's see. Like I want to watch an inspirational movie. Again, I've said it plenty of times, those pop-ups can vanish way too quickly to actually read them. Or at least read them out loud. Ellen casually grabbed a videotape and handed it to Ruby. That's so unprofessional. You clearly just grabbed a random tape for me. Fine, let me see what it is. Toothy Shark Adventure? What's this one about? Let me check the synopsis. No, it's an inspirational film. Are you sure? Yeah, it tells the story of a little shark who goes through various challenges in the deep sea, eventually growing into the master of the ocean, while enjoying lots of delicious food along the way. Really? Yeah, it's a great story. But it says 16 plus and thriller on the cover. Manager, is it really as Ellen says? Yeah, everyone has their own interpretation of a movie. It sounds more like that shark game that came out some years ago. I forget the name of it. The word adventure is always inspiring. It seems like a movie that's perfect for you. Oh, and there's a second one. A travel and food documentary. Do you want to rent that one too? The plot is about the now-grown shark meeting many humans on the beach and starting a brand new gourmet adventure. That's Jaws. Wait, this doesn't seem like a matter of different interpretations anymore, does it? Since you've asked so many questions, would you like to rent these two tapes, Miss Customer? I just remembered I don't have a videotape player at my home. If you don't have a videotape player at home, Miss Customer, I, as the clerk, can lend you mine. Ellen, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have teased you. Go find Lynn. I'll choose on my own.
Oh dear.
Let's see, any recommendations? Ellen stood troubled in front of the row of videotape display racks and looked over this way for help. Manager? Don't ask someone else. You work here, so just pick one for me. I don't know the kind you're asking about. Seems like this should be pretty common. Wait, you're not tricking us by saying you work here, are you? I'm the one in charge of recommendations here. Just ask the manager directly. The type you're looking for is too specific. It's very ordinary, just... What's that now? She said she's looking for a videotape that depicts the inexplicable interactions between adult men and women driven by biological genes. Does it really have to be explained like that? That was the that was the game censoring things out. What on earth are you going on about? So, just a romance movie. Manager, do you have any recommendations? Coffee Mate. This one seems pretty highly rated. And your manager is so professional, it feels like you're not needed here at all. How did you even get hired? It's a great place to slack off, so I asked the manager to let me work here permanently. Yeah, I'm very kind. Anyway, that's the recommendation. Take your time, and when you're ready to check out, head to the cashier.
Oh, bloody heck.
And I've been feeling quite stressed lately. Yeah, I have to say, normally I hate awkward humor and such, but this one manages to, well, not make it awkward. Ellen pulls out a candy and hands it to Mona, seemingly trying to comfort her. Then Ellen asks why Mona feels so stressed. It's because of the final exams. Just thinking about going to school really stresses me out. I wonder if watching something uplifting would help. Or maybe a movie that's more relaxing and refreshing would help? Yeah, this one seems perfect for you. Escape from the tutoring center, the lost survivor. Will this really make someone happy? That's from the title. It should be full of ways to delay the final exams. Alan. Although it might be slightly exaggerated, it could offer some useful insights or ideas. Maybe it'll help solve the source of your stress. What's wrong? Why are you looking at me with such a worried expression? Ellen, are you sure it's fine for you to work here? If you randomly recommend videotapes like this, the manager might get angry. And your manager is standing right next to you. This is also the manager's preference, so no problems here and there. Yeah? Huh? The manager's preference? Isn't it, manager? Ellen is just joking. Then, do you have any normal recommendations, manager? Let's see, small body, big prices. It seems like a light-hearted comedy, as expected from the manager's recommendation. Phew, I feel a bit relieved now. At least Ellen isn't working in some strange store. I didn't mean it like that. Please wrap it up for me. I'll take this one. If you've made your choice, I'll pack it up for you. If you have any questions, just ask the manager later. I'm going to take a break.
Manager! Manager! Over here! Over here!
Are you looking for Ellen? I'll go and get her for you.
No! Shh!
Huh?
We want to take a photo with Ellen. With Ellen in a maid outfit! This might be a one-time chance, so we have to get a pic. We'll drag Ellen over there. You just need to press the button at the right time.
Oh no.
Here, use my phone. Please take it vertical. I want to use it as a wallpaper.
Oh no.
After Ellen's friends drag her over to a corner of the video store, you take a photo of them while Ellen isn't paying attention. However, Ellen snatches the phone before you can check the photo.
You're not allowed to see it. Also, Ruby, delete the photo now.
No way! It's on my phone, so it belongs to me. Getting this wasn't easy. If we delete it, we would have come here for nothing.
You told me you came here to find reference materials for the project.
Busted.
Oh yeah, when do you get off work, Ellen? Let's have dinner at the place I mentioned last time. We've been talking about it for ages, but you're always busy.
I still need to work.
We can wait.
Manager?
Ellen has wasted a lot of time today, so she'll need to make up for the time she spent playing. After all, she's paid on an hourly basis, right, Ellen?
Yeah.
Well, that's the situation. You girls should go and have dinner now. Ellen has to work until we close for the day.
It seems like Ellen's friends want to say something else, but they leave the video store after Ellen shakes her head.
Looks like they're gone now, huh?
Yeah.
You have to head back to Victoria Housekeeping soon, right?
Thanks for covering for me.
Of course. Student Ellen or working Ellen. You're important to us.
How did you become friends with those girls? What's the story there?
Nothing special. In Mona's case, there was this time I kicked open a locked bathroom door because I was in a hurry to complete a commission, only to find her stuck inside. Later we became close because she insisted on thanking me.
What about Lynn?
I was taking a ton of commissions at one point and wanted to catch up on sleep in the back row of class. She happened to sit next to me, and since she looked like a top student, I borrowed her notes. Ruby... In Ruby's case, Rena made me a lunch and I shared it with her.
Whoa, sounds like Ruby has a stomach of steel.
Well, she is a bovine siren, so she probably has an extra stomach to stomach that stuff.
No. Mona is the cow one.
Oh, right.
Ruby is the human.
Even more impressive in that way, then.
The boss just sent me a message about the commission. I gotta head back. I'll call you later.
At the same time, on the other side...
Don't you feel there's something off about Ellen's part-time job?
Yeah, my bad, I'm
Boss seems pretty
confusing
nice to
them.
me.
A good boss wouldn't make their employees work so late. Plus, that video store doesn't have many customers. So why would Ellen always be so busy? Something must be up. But I agree with Ruby this time. Ellen's been exhausted after work lately. Way more than someone who's just a receptionist at a video store would be. In that case, we have to investigate.
Well, Belle's bad boss persona is so cool. Spare me, please. I hope her friends don't really think that Ellen is working for an evil boss. I'm not that scary, am I? The video store's made quite a profit today, so let's close up and rest. Good night. Let's see, we could try and go for the last part. 45 minutes should be doable, but...
Wait, here's the thing. We have said that before, only to regret it.
Yeah.
It is why I said we should be careful for... Some of them are short. Some of them make you think they're short, only to...
Yeah.
Pull the rug under you. Surprise!
My preference doesn't matter, it's my kids who have to enjoy it. Been a bit since we had one of these show up, but then again, typically with the intermission stuff, I've just been... not enough time, there we go, passes by for one of these to pop up. I don't know exactly what the conditions are for them to be here, other than the store being open. Let's see, my kids just can't seem to settle down at home. Would like a film to make them just sit there and watch in silence. Any recommendations, manager? My friend recommended me one about a family of bamboo and their growth or something. What was it again? Oh, now we get the Carl. We can check this one. Level 3 family. Portrays the life of the Carl family, depicting the joys and sorrows of their life, from starting out in society to becoming a parent, from the birth of their child to that child entering school. Everything seems ordinary and trivial, but also wholesome and touching. Oh, and there's Bamboo. Unique sitcom featuring an all-Bamboo cast. The production team specially customized many Bamboo models of different sizes so that the Carl family look a little older each season. Its unique and funny style has attracted a large audience, particularly with children. I think this is the one we need to recommend here. Although I haven't watched this film, I trust the manager's recommendation. For Carl's? It's indeed a great movie for my kids. But do the kids in the movie listen to their parents? Will there be troublemakers that will set a bad example for my kids? The characters in this movie are all played by Bamboo. I see. Yes, the description does mention that the actors are all Bamboo. Oh, that works for me too. I can tell my kids they will turn into Bamboo if they don't behave.
Are you sure? We have seen this one before.
Yeah, I think we might have seen her before, but we didn't have Sir Carl's to give her the correct one, I guess. Let's see, Knight. I'll just drop the raid name. His name is Grieving Raven. I'll be looking right now since I'm a bit sick. Okay, hope you'll get better soon, Knight.
Yeah, rest well. And I guess also that's a good way we can end it early, since you have been streaming a lot of late.
Yeah. Okay. First off, though, another 10 pull. We are getting at the point that we are likely to get an S rank character. So do we go for Trigger or Seeds? I don't have either of these on the main channel, main account. Actually, what we can do as well, let's see. Is this the showcase? We should be able to get a showcase somewhere about the characters. Or is this more of an Aiden story like? Let's... here it is. Okay, almost accidentally started something we probably shouldn't have. Okay. let's start the demo with Seed here. I've seen some bits of gameplay from her that remind me of a character from another game in Goddess of Victory Nike. And I do plan to at least show the story of that game at some point. Though likely not much of its gameplay, because that is about the shallowest point of that game. Okay. The attack type teammate with the highest initial attack is considered Seed's Vanguard. When Seed uses an EX special attack, it applies direct strike status to the Vanguard. When the Vanguard uses an EX special attack, it applies onslaught status to Seed. When direct strike and onslaught are simultaneously active, both Seed and the Vanguard gain Besiege. Okay. And she has this little scooter that she goes, this little Segway she goes on about. Okay. And an attack type ally, so that's going to be Nekomata. There we go. Seed recovers steel charge when hitting enemies, and when she or the Vanguard consumes energy, additional steel charge is recovered based on energy consumed. With sufficient steel charge and after Seed uses Falling Petal Slaughter, press basic attack to unleash Falling Petal's downfall, dealing massive damage. Okay, steel charge there.
It'll be A-okay.
Okay, with enough of it.
I recognize that voice.
Okay. So charge that up and then hold it down for a massive beatdown. Okay. Okay, her special attack can be held to keep it up. Or just
I'm
press.
glad they're wearing pants, but then again, at this point I wondered, does that even help? And yes, people, I know this because it's hard to not notice. But it's basically up to the screen.
Yeah. I guess then one day, that's another way in which she is sort of similar to Goddess of Victory Nike, huh? Okay. Let's see this. There we go. Alright. That could be very interesting, having a dual attack... Yes, she is an attack type. Okay. That would definitely change things up a bit from always having one attack, one stun, and one support as the typical typical team setup, or the most common one. Okay, and let's show Trigger as well while we're here. And then we can see about on which of the banners we're going to do a 10 pull. Okay, hold basic attack to enter sniper stance, allowing Trigger to fire consecutive sniper shots forward. When the skill hits an enemy, Trigger gains 25 purge points. With purge points, when other active characters on the team hit enemies with attacks, they can trigger various aftershock attacks from Trigger. When any aftershock hits enemies, it increases the target's stun damage multiplier effect, which remains active even when the target is not stunned. Okay, so it'll take more damage anyways. There you go. You can move around. When Trigger has Purge, other active characters in the squad can activate Trigger's basic attack Harmonizing Shot when hitting enemies with a basic attack, dodge counter, special attack, or quick assist, dealing electric damage and accumulating days. When hitting enemies with heavy attacks from an EX special attack, assist follow-up, or ultimate, they can activate Trigger's basic attack Harmonizing Shot Tartarus, dealing electric damage and accumulating a large amount of days. So yeah, she's an off-field stunner. Okay. There. And yeah, she'll just jump in and deal damage from off the field. That's what Aftershock is. Okay, when hitting enemies with an EX special attack or ultimate, Trigger will enter coordinated support. While in coordinated support, other active characters in the squad can trigger basic attack harmonizing shot whenever they hit enemies with any attack, without consuming purge and no cooldown restrictions. Okay.
Increase firepower.
There we go. Yeah, harmonizing shot is active. Okay. Doesn't consume purge. So yeah, she'll just be... she'll just go like Danny DeVito and just start blasting. Okay.
I'll take point.
There. Fully charge that. And yeah, the Cunning Hares are typically the most frequent characters you get as a support during these showcases or demos. One more for the roads.
My bullets are one with the wind.
There we go.
Don't hesitate.
So yeah, sounds like either of these would be a good choice to get. Oh. There we go.
Okay, that's a new one, but still, cameraman.
Okay. And the other demos, well, are for characters that have a higher chance to be gotten as well, but they don't offer as much rewards for it. Plus, we already know them, so no need to showcase those. Alright then. At the signal search. Okay, which would you say? Seed or Trigger? This will mostly be for social stuff, most likely. Since, well, main account.
Trigger. Sniper.
Okay. Let's see then. Okay, no luck this time. Oh, luck in that though. Let's see. Recycle stuff. Okay, and who's going to be the first?
Pleasure to work with you, Proxy.
Okay, why'd you have to put it like that, Nicole? Okay, more recycle junk. And... Yep, one more.
Yunquei Summit disciple Pan Yinu is honored to meet you.
Hello, Kung Fu Panda. Okay. Now then... Okay. Now, before we end things then, let's just apply these.
Nothing to fear. The Cunning Hares are here.
Oh, wait, that's the social stuff there.
Need something? My services are expensive.
I should grab those. I should grab what we got from those eventually, but... Or well. A Hare's Cunning. Basic, just a simple +2. Without overpowering might or abundant resources, Nicole depended on her own sharp mind to bring the Cunning Hares to where they are today. Okay. And we got her name cards. Let's see. Key Shield, or Key Shield. All units deal 10% increased damage to enemies affected by depleted Ki. This Yunkui technique wards off the external flow of ether while reinforcing your inner meridians and muscles. With Ki acting as a shield, no blade or spear can pierce it. This is Pan Yinhu's secret to enduring every blow. Side note, this trick comes in extra handy when you're elbow to elbow with aunties and uncles fighting over supermarket sale items. Okay.
Man is iron, rice is steel. I make a mean chitlins meal.
Okay, nice little rhyme. Okay. There's one more pop-up here. What is this about? Oh, right, yeah. Claim these. And yeah, I say we can leave it at that. Do we finish up with Ellen's story in the next side quest, either on Friday or the weekend evening streams, or shall we leave that for next next Wednesday? Because I think we should finish up the agent stories before continuing with the main story.
Yeah, I say
Okay,
we do
swapping over.
I say we do the agent stories on Wednesday, then we can do the side quest on the weekend.
Okay. Alright then. Yeah, that'll be it for Zenless Zone Zero for this day then. But before we end the stream, of course, let's go look for someone to raid. Let me check out this Grieving Raven that Knight has suggested, but all the same I'll still list out the 3 people who are online at the moment. We have I'm a Flanker playing Crusader Kings 3. WBPL playing The Root Trees Are Dead. Okay, not heard of that game before.
You mentioned it 1 or 2 streams ago.
Okay, must have forgotten then.
And you said the same thing back then as well.
And let's see, we have Kirina Shoko playing Hollow Knight Silk Song. Okay, let me... Yep, that place is muted. Let me do a quick check on this, because visual memory tends to last a lot longer than just a name. Let's see, Internet's genealogy detective game. Okay. Okay, could be interesting. But let's check out Grieving Raven. Let's see, they're streaming Repo together with Aero Arcade and Xayplay. Okay. And yeah, like I said, they're playing Repo together. Okay. Let's give them a visit, though it seems that they're on a loading screen or something at the moment, or pre-stream chats. Whatever, let's go give them a visit. Okay. /raid and paste. But before we get started with that, of course, thank you everyone who may have been watching now or later. Thank you, tripping up again. Thank you, Knight. And thank you, Aurora. Also, let's see, thank you, Craven Coyote, for lurking around. And thank you, as always, Drakir.
You're welcome as always, my friend. And thank you all for joining and watching.
Okay, Knight returns at the right moment. Okay. Yeah. Tomorrow, we'll continue with Shantae Advance, Risky Revolution.
On time, hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah. Friday, off day, maybe a short stream of Zenless Zone Zero side quests. We'll have to see. But if we do that, then we do one less on the weekends. Okay?
That sounds fair. Again, you do need time to edit, time to rest, time to relax and all that.
Yeah. Let's see. And yeah, on the weekends, we continue with The Witcher 2, Assassins of Kings. And I get the feeling we are either in the last third of the game. We are definitely past the halfway point, that's for certain.
Yeah.
But I don't know exactly... I don't remember where it'll end. So we'll have to see about that. Okay, I might need to install The Witcher 3 already to have it ready for when we do finish it. Okay.
Probably a good idea.
And yeah, probably at least one weekend evening we'll do some side quests for Zenless. But for now, yeah, let's get this raid started. And yeah, thank you all again for watching, and until next time, have a nice day, and until then.
Is everyone sleep well and watch out for undead seagulls?
And grieving widows who are blinded by grief.